Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. What if you took 8 sides and then twisted it around? You get Octo Twist. What happens when you get Octo Twist though? Tag partner!
Oh gosh!
Oh, Coach Jerod just did a tweener on the Fast Track Tennis. You can get your tweener on the Fast Track Tennis too. 365 days a year. Discount code is below. Get your Fast Track on today. All right, so my buddy Ivor at Ytex sent me some Octo Twist. As you can see, it's Octo 8 sides and then it's twisted around. So I already went ahead and strung my own racket with it. As you can see, it's in this kind of cool yellowish green color. Obviously 8-sided, 16L, 1.25 millimeters. When I strung it, it kind of felt like an alu rough. It glided through really easily. Very easy to string, actually. Usually when I see Octo and Twist, if it has sharp edges, man, that's a nightmare. And it's also a nightmare for my fingers, you know. Might break a nail or finger that way. But this, super easy to string. Ytex claims that this is supposed to give a spin, yet comfortable. And I mean, you can see that I can feel that it's on the firmer side, but it's actually gliding right on top of the other string, which tells me that it's going to be really easy to snap and snap back. Ytex themselves compared this to Torbite, which I don't really see. Maybe like a Torbite, like rough. What do you call that? Oh, maybe like a diamond rough, but not really like a Torbite the way it's strung. But let's go see how it plays. All right, see you on the court. All right, Ytex Octo Twist. Man, I'm impressed. But you said familiar. Tell them what it's familiar with it.
Yeah, so that's on hairy. I mean, minus the color itself, this string actually reminded me of Poly Tour Pro, but a version that had a little bit more feel and a little bit more spin potential. So the first thing I noticed with this string is you can tell it has a woven texture similar to a Loop Power Rough. So usually with rough strings, you'd expect, a very soft feel, very plush feel, probably slightly more spin potential than the regular ones. I do get more spin with rough than the regular Loop Power. So I was kind of, anticipating a control-oriented string that's very soft with limited spin potential. But for me, it's actually the opposite. So for one, it definitely was soft, but the string bit actually opened up pretty nicely with the string. At the same time, the string does actually slick back pretty well, which is nice. So you can definitely feel that when the ball hits the racket. The strings do kind of give you some energy return, which is nice. And overall, I was actually pretty surprised that it did play very similar to Poly Tour Pro with just bigger spin potential, slightly softer, and I'd say a little bit better tension maintenance. But overall, I think this is my first time trying a Ytex string, and I think it's pretty good. So good one in my book.
I am pleasantly surprised by this. So not only is it 8-sided, it's twisted on the 8-sided. So it actually slid off of each other very well. Look, it's got very even little tension upon each other. So easy spin, easy feel, nice snapback, great all around poly. Actually, if you want spin and you want something similar to Poly Tour Pro, but maybe slicker, this is the one. Like super comfortable, easy to dial up anything you want. I'm pleasantly shocked. All right. Coach Jerod, would this be a string for you to consider?
I think I would. Yeah, just play around with the tension a little bit and adjust it a little bit, and I think this could be a tournament-ready string. So
we did yours at 52.
So yeah, I think I would actually consider this one. It's pretty good.
And we did mine at 55.
Nice. A little bit tighter. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I was probably struggling to get the ball deep at you. But great string by Ytex. It's called Octo Twist. There's a link below if you want to check it out or try their famous Quadro Twist. All right. Coach Jerod, thank you so much for testing out the Ytex with me today. Where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Marin Tennis.
All right. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.